Alright YouTube, DJ Fedora here for We Are Everywhere, and this is a new edition of We Are Everywhere's Is It Worth It? Now, there's some question here lately as to, is things out there really worth it or not? And that's what we aim to find out. We want to determine whether or not these items that you purchase with your hard-earned money is worth your hard-earned money. Because let's face it, in today's day and age, there's not a penny out there that you're not working for that isn't worth throwing away. So, let's ask that question to our product for this episode called the Smart Swab. Yes, the Smart Swab for cleaning out those filthy ears on either side of your noggin here of any waxy buildup and nasty deposits that might be hiding away in those crevasses on either side of your noggin. However, until that time comes that you can determine for yourself if you want to try this out, why not let us try it out for you, or me, DJ Fedora, with the Smart Swab asking, is it worth it? Or is it crap? Alright, so the first thing we see when we look at the Smart Swab is that it has a nice little carrying case for all of the utensils that are going to go into your ear. And when you open said case, you're going to find that it has everything nice and neatly laid out for you right here so that you can see everything that there is. That way you're not confused with what you need to use. A good, just all and out, easy setup. As seen on TV, to make it as useful as possible. Now, something I failed to point out earlier, on the back of said case is the bulbhead.com logo. Yes, another wonderful product from bulbhead.com. And I'm not being sponsored by them or anything. It just so happens that this Bulbhead company makes a lot of the as seen on TV products. Now, when you take out the little wand that is going to hold the little swabs in place, the first thing you're going to notice is it's very similar to a modern day toothbrush in the sense that it's got plastic sections accented with rubber that gives it a nice soft grip so that you don't lose your grip on your twisting action that you're going to do here. If you see this arrow, it says you're supposed to twist in that direction. So you want to be able to get a good grip to clean all that crap out of your ears. And looking at the little swabby pieces, they're very soft. There's quite a few of them here, which means that you can either dispose of them, or if you really want to save money, you can obviously probably wash them off really good and disinfect them, and you could probably reuse them, although it says that they're intended to be disposable. You're going to notice that the swabs themselves are fairly soft. That way they're not going to go in and stick in your ear and break your eardrum. They're going to be really soft so that they're not that dangerous to your ear. Of course, just like Mama says, you should never stick anything in your ear. If you're going to stick anything in your ear, it better be soft, because your eardrum is very sensitive and very easy to damage. So stuff like this is really not even supposed to go in your ears either. But hey, you got to get your ears clean somehow. So why not use something that's been designed by an as seen on TV company? Hey, what better way to protect those precious eardrums than to shove a little as seen on TV down them, huh? Okay, so, well, like I said, this is fairly soft, so I don't think that it would do that much damage, even if it were to get to your eardrum, which I'm sure that this is not nearly long enough to get all the way down your ear canal. But hey, you never know. So, what do you say? Let's try out the Smart Swab and see if it works. Okay, so here we are. We have the Smart Swab, and we have put our little cleaner on here. We're going to actually try it out and see if it really works or not. So let's see. Let's find out. Does this thing clean your ears like it says it should? Let's try. Now we're supposed to turn it clockwise. So clockwise, so we're going to stick it in our ear. I'm going to turn that sucker clockwise. Ooh, it's so weird. Oh, God, it feels like I'm drilling my brains out. Oh, man, that's bad. It's not very good. That's not a good feeling. Oh, that really kind of hurts. Okay, so, ooh. Did it clean my ears? It actually did kind of clean my ears out. Yeah, cool. It's got some, there's definitely some wax on there. Let's try it in the other one. See. I don't think we're supposed to do this, but let's try it anyway. I don't think you're supposed to go from ear to ear with it, but I want to see if we can get an accumulation. Let's stuff one here to see what I did. Ew, oh my gosh. Look at those nasty ears. Does that much stuff really build up in your ear? I guess so, because there it all is. That's gross. I'm really impressed here. This thing really works. It really cleans your ears out. Holy crap. I'm really impressed. I gotta say, I was not expecting to see this much stuff. I'm not gonna look at it anymore because that's nasty. So, did it clean your ears? Yes, it did. Is it worth it? Let's find out. Okay, so as you can see, the Smart Swab, it did swab my ears out. Gross alert, gross alert. This is a lot of earwax. And granted, I haven't had my ears professionally cleaned in quite a while. So, cleaning that much stuff out of your ears is not going to be, if you do it a regular amount, you're not going to see that much stuff. But I intentionally let my ears go for a while so I could test this guy out. And hey, I have to admit, it cleans out the stuff. And this is a lot more junk than what you get from, say, using a just like one of your regular Q-tips, which you're not supposed to be using anyways. So I guess if you're going to use something, use the Smart Swab. Is it worth it? I'm going to say yes, it is. I spent $10 on said product, and for the ability to clean my ears out like that, and given the fact that you can wash these guys off and disinfect them, and you can reuse them, you don't have to buy a new guy every single time. Obviously, you're not going to want to keep doing that, as eventually those little tips are going to give out. But you've got plenty of tips in here to be able to use it for quite a while. So you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, and it came with one on there, so 14. I just don't know what happened to it. It fell off. Now, the Smart Swab in itself, I feel like it's a good design. However, one drawback, these do pop off fairly easy. In fact, when I was walking from the place that I tested it to my office to actually try it, to actually lay it here, this little piece came off. So, those do come out fairly easy. But that being said, that's really the only thing that is a drawback on this guy here. It rolls around pretty easy, so you could see that it might have an accident or two where you might drop it and lose it underneath a countertop or something like that. But aside from that, pretty good. Okay, so there you go. Another product tested and another product determined. Is it worth it? The Smart Swab by bulbhead.com, as seen on TV. I'm gonna rate it on a 10 scale, a 9. It's worth it, definitely. It does have a couple of small little drawbacks, as in the pieces come off fairly easy, and it does roll around like crazy, so you could lose it fairly simple. You can lose the little pieces real easy because they pop off super quick. But aside from that, very much worth it. It cleaned my ears out. It did a good job. Given the fact that I had put it off for quite a while, cleaning my own ears, it got a bunch of crap out, and I was very impressed because I really think it got more out than your typical other ear cleaning devices. So yeah, so there you go. The Swab, Smart Swab, pretty smart. Go get one. Try it out for yourself. And until we see you guys next time, don't forget that we aren't anonymous, but we are everywhere. And if you liked the video, please subscribe below and give it a little thumbs up. And until we see you guys again, hey, we bid thee farewell. Good night.